Hi, we will talk about self-compassion for today and the next 4 days. I'm going to break this process down into 4 steps, and then we're going to do a whole holistic process with all 4 steps integrated. So self-compassion is a big part of self-love. And the first step to self-compassion is recognizing that we need compassion, recognizing that we are suffering, that there's some sort of distress. So this could be minor, like for me right now, I'm tired, I didn't sleep good last night. That's a small amount of suffering, and yet I feel it in my body. And so that would be a moment where I would use this. Or it could be a huge thing that you're going through, like you've lost somebody you love and you're grieving and you're going through waves. And that could be a moment where you use this meditation. So anything from something minor to something really major is when you would use this, and you would first of all just acknowledge, I am in distress. And you see I put my hands here already intuitively to my heart. So let's close our eyes and find a posture that feels comfortable and alert. And then just seeing if you were compassionate with yourself in this moment, where would you put your hands? So to me, in this very moment, it feels good to put one on my heart and one on my hand, and just see what it's like for you. Where does it feel like you're soothing yourself, you're comforting yourself, you're being compassionate with yourself? And then just sensing your breath. And bringing to mind this situation that is causing you some kind of distress. It could be a physical pain or illness, an emotional distress, a disappointment, something that's hurting, that's difficult. And just sensing your hands and the comfort of your hands as you're breathing, and just internally acknowledging to yourself, this is a moment of suffering. This is a moment of distress. This hurts. Just giving yourself this acknowledgement and sensing what this feels like to acknowledge this. We very often are so focused externally. We can see when other people are suffering, but we don't recognize our own. So just breathing into this acknowledgement, into letting yourself know this is painful. This is difficult. This is a moment of suffering. And I deserve compassion, just like any other human being would. And then you can just gently lay down your hands wherever they feel comfortable, just resting them on your legs or on the armchair. And just sitting with this moment of self-compassion, this moment of acknowledgement, and letting that soften your heart towards yourself and open you to grace. And soften your entry into your silent meditation, if that's what you choose to do, in which case you can pause me now and turn me back on when you're ready. And staying with the softness, this care for yourself, this compassion for yourself. Just sensing if anything has changed in you. It might have gotten more intense, less intense, or stayed the same, whatever it is. Just staying with the sense of self-compassion as you're now gently opening your eyes. And taking in what's with you here, what's with you in this room, or wherever you're sitting. And making a commitment to take the sense of compassion for yourself with you as you're going out into your day, into your evening, whatever time it is for you right now. To stay with that and to acknowledge that there are moments of suffering or distress or discomfort or disappointment in anyone's life, including yours, and that it's really beautiful to acknowledge that.